Can duplicate the Barbenheimer effect with Garfariosa. I'm Kevin Carr.
America in the Morning for Monday, May 20th, 2024 is produced by Jeff McKay. Senior producer Kevin Delaney. I'm Clayton Nevelin for John Trout. And this is Westwood One.
Here in South Florida, and unfortunately,
important stories on a day-to-day, hour-to-hour basis.
you're going to hear a lot of ultraviolet rays can damage your skin if it's not been done properly. The economy, so when you're education, make sure to wear your protective clothing like hats and long sleeves, and repeatedly reapply sunscreen.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris. For more
Got
information,
to
website.
tell you how you feel me.
If you're always missing part of your favorite show because you have to get out of the car, don't worry, take us with you, either through our streaming app or through your Alexa or Google smart home device. News Radio 1440. News Radio 1440 is WLWI AM and 95.1 HD3 FM of Montgomery, a Cumulus media station.
This is the CBS News World News Roundup, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. We begin in Iran, where President Ebrahim Raisi and the country's prime minister are confirmed dead. Correspondent Holly Williams is at the foreign desk.
The Iranian president's helicopter crashed in the mountains of northern Iran. Rescue workers trekked through dense fog to retrieve the bodies. President Raisi, a hardline conservative leader in the Islamic Republic, was returning from a meeting with the leader of neighboring Azerbaijan. Iran's cabinet said the hard-working president had been martyred, vowing the government would operate without the slightest disruption.
Raisi, the Ayatollah Khamenei's protege, oversaw 2022's brutal crackdown on women protesters. He also helped shape the Middle East war with Israel. Breaking news from the International Criminal Court, it's asking for an arrest warrant against Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu for alleged war crimes. Israel's War Cabinet Minister Benny Gantz calls that in itself a crime of historic proportion. The ICC is also seeking arrest warrants for 3 leading Hamas militants. Just in from London, the High Court there says WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange can appeal against extradition to the U.S. on espionage charges. He spent the last 5 years in a high-security British prison. The container ship that triggered the deadly Key Bridge collapse in Baltimore in March is finally on its way. WTOP's Dan Roman.
Several tugboats are slowly moving the damaged ship the Dolly, the 2.5 miles from the site of the bridge collapse back to the port of Baltimore, where workers are waiting to begin extensive repairs. The move began at sunrise at high tide. It's expected to take at least 3 hours.
That tide gave crews the assist they needed. The trial begins in San Francisco today in last year's killing of Cash App founder Bob Lee. Legal analyst Kane Rosenbaum.
This criminal trial is attracting a lot of attention among the Silicon Valley crowd. Even Elon Musk commented on this trial as a referendum on whether the Bay Area can retain its talent and is prepared to protect some of its brightest minds before they leave for Texas and Florida.
Cassie Ventura is slamming her ex Sean Combs as pathetic after the rapper released a video apologizing for a 2016 security video that appears to show him slamming her to the ground in a hotel hallway and kicking her.
I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior in that video is inexcusable.
He says he will not face charges, that is, in that incident because California's statute of limitations has expired. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably do that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Why is Navage perfect for allergy sufferers? Rhino Systems Medical Director Dr. Howard Levine explains.
If someone's exposed to allergens, they can get rid of those immediately by washing out the nose. Navage works by pulling saline in one nostril, through the nose and out the other nostril, sucking out allergens, mucus, dust, and germs. Experience on-the-spot relief, so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier.
Navage is available at Sam's Club, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, or online at Navage.com. Navage, breathe easy.
French police say armed robbers used a motorbike to ram into a high-end jewelry store. CBS's Matt Piper.
The weekend heist happened in broad daylight at the world-famous Harry Winston store in Paris. Prosecutors say it happened at the by-appointment store by a gang of at least 3 people, who they say forced entry using a 2-wheeler and stole jewelry from several windows. In 2015, 8 people were convicted in a holdup in which 3 cross-dressing gunmen stole about $92 million in loot.
314 people packed into a museum at the City of St. Louis Museum in Missouri over the weekend wearing underwear on their heads. Their goal? To set a world record. And they did. Commemorate 314 Day. That's their area code. Location makes sense. Museum touts the world's largest pair of underwear. It has a 16-foot waistband, but there is a larger pair in Egypt. They're 82 feet wide. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
You need lower testosterone, lower T. Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me. I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real? Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called testosterone, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean. And it's made a difference for you. Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again. I'm working in the gym and in the bedroom.
Are there still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send a text.
Text order to 42424. Right now, complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T with #1 selling testosterone booster and GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever to help you get back in shape fast.
You know, you hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your no matter where you are. Call now.
800-575-2794.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call
800-575-2794. That's 800-575-2794.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Come fix my home, Bill Bradley. Come fix my home.
Since 1969, you've trusted Bill Bradley. When something breaks, call Bill Bradley for plumbing, heating, and air conditioning concerns. Bill Bradley will come fix your home. Call today and tune up your AC for only $74.95. Bill Bradley, your source for all things Reef, including available financing on HVAC. Certificate number 8449.
Bill Bradley, won't you please fix my home?
telling it like it really is.
That's the fact, Jack!
It's the Dan Bongino Show, weekdays from 11 to 2 on News Radio 1440. Your WSFA First Alert Weather Forecast.
Good morning.
News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Bank of America. Bank of America has powerful digital solutions for local and global businesses, so you can make every move matter. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. Bank of America NA. Copyright 2024.
Get ready for a summer-like feel this upcoming week. Today we'll start off in the 60s, giving away to highs in the 80s under plenty of sunshine and an east breeze. Tonight we'll see lows in the 60s. Much the same Tuesday all the way through Friday. Highs will be in the upper 80s to low 90s. Lows will be in the 60s and 70s. Mainly dry, but we are tracking rain chances increasing by Friday into the weekend. And that's your First Alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Nick Gunter on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Got a couple of things going on in Millbrook on Highway 15 and the airport. There's also narrow lane at Siebel's and 65 southbound around mile marker 177 just south of Cobb's Ford Road. We've got a utility vehicle on the right shoulder of the road flashing lights, so please be advised there. Turnham State Community College will host on-campus registration days tomorrow at the Patterson campus and Thursday at Turnham campus from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Admissions, financial aid, advisors will all be on hand, and you can enroll at Turnham State. Buckle up, it's the law. From Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
Good morning, I'm Jasmine Williams at WSFA 12 News. Here's what's happening this Monday. One person is in custody in a shooting that left a Montgomery woman paralyzed last month. Authorities say it's believed 20-year-old Michael Lamar Johnson fired the shot that hit Amy Dix while she was sitting in her vehicle on Atlanta Highway. Her family says she was an innocent bystander. Johnson faces 3 charges, including first-degree assault. An Auburn football player is seriously injured, and his brother is dead after a weekend shooting in Florida. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office confirmed that 24-year-old Tommy Batty IV was pronounced dead on the scene. Auburn running back Brian Batty was injured in that shooting and is currently in the hospital. Just 1 year after surviving a deadly mass shooting in Dayville, Pike Road senior Trinity Richards officially graduated from high school. She had to learn how to walk again and return to school after spending weeks in the hospital. Now she's off to college. I'm Jasmine Williams with your morning headlines.
Looking to get help with your ED? Hims has just a minty thing, hard mints. That's right, hard mints. Go to hims.com/mints, and you can access a mint-flavored, on-the-go, convenient ED treatment, so you're ready whenever the mood strikes. Plus, you can subscribe and save up to 25% if prescribed. Hims Hard Mints contain the same ingredients as the brand names like Cialis, and you can get them through a 100% online process with no copay, no time-consuming appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. Just go to hims.com/mints to get connected with a licensed medical provider who can determine if hard mints are right for you. If prescribed, they ship right to your door for free. Get started with a free 100% online consultation today at hims.com/mints. That's hims.com/mints for your free online visit.
Hard mints is a chewable compounded product which are not approved by or verified for safety or effectiveness by the FDA. Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. The subscription required price varies based on product and subscription plan.
This Memorial Day, satisfy your cravings with a feast from Ingram's Farmers Market. Located at 3740 Magnolia Drive in Millbrook, is your one-stop shop for all things delicious and homemade. Pre-order now for our Memorial Day sale and indulge in succulent ribs, Boston butts, whole or half chickens, and turkey breast. And don't forget the sides. From hash brown casserole to cheesy rice casserole, we've got you covered. But that's not all. We offer catering, vintage giftware, local honey, and more. Experience the true taste of Southern charm at Ingram's Farmers Market.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris, encouraging you to take the Purple Pledge and support the 47 million people worldwide who are living with Alzheimer's disease and other dementias.
The number of Americans living with Alzheimer's is growing at an
Good morning
alarming
to
rate.
you.
10% of people over the age of 65 have the disease, and 2/3 of them are women. New research
Okay, it's
is
not
making
that cold in here today.
with Alzheimer's
So
disease
don't need my
and
jacket.
diagnosis earlier than ever before. This message brought to you by the Alabama Department of Public Health and this station.
He is the voice of the conservative millennial. I'm Ben Shapiro. The Ben Shapiro Show, Monday night at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Depend on it.
And good morning, everybody in the Montgomery land or Montgomeryville, whichever one you want to call it. Good morning to you. It is a great day to be alive. Good morning. I'm Kevin Elkins, and this is News Radio 1440. It is time for our daily bread, a word from on high, something that'll change your perspective or at least give you a new one. Either way, it's good for the soul. Good morning.
Kevin Elkins.
Our daily bread today is simply entitled God in the Past and Present. It is May the 20th, 2024 AD. Today's scripture insight comes from Jeremiah, Mr. Ed's favorite book, 29, 8 through 14. Jeremiah 29 and 10 reads, I will come to you and fulfill my good promise to bring you back to this place. Govern yourselves accordingly. And again, good morning. It is a great day to be alive. It is May the 20th. It is a day that's never been. And it is also a day that shall never, ever come again. You don't get a do-over. You don't get it back. You don't get to summon it from the past. You don't get to come back and do all the things that you should have done this day that you don't. You also don't get a chance to come back and undo the things that you do. So whatever it is that you do with this day, May the 20th, hopefully if tomorrow should be, you'll be proud of what you have done this day. If you've been around a while, you've heard many, many yesterdays. And if we are blessed and given the grace, the mercy, the love, and charity of God, we may, I'm not sure, we may see some tomorrows. But if tomorrow should never be, then it is this day. That is the first day of the rest of our lives. What are we going to do with it? Well, do what you can, while you can, for whom you can, until you can. And reach back every once in a while and give somebody else a helping hand. Benjamin Elijah May said, whatever we do in life, we should do it so well, no man living, no man dead, no man yet to be born can do it any better. And I say if that is the standard by which you live life, you'll always be successful. Or you'll fail at a thing or two, we all do. But you'll never be a failure until you quit. We say give out if you must, rest if you can. But you never quit. You never give up. Because winners never quit. And quitters, it's an absolute certainty. You'll never win. My mother said, put one foot in front of the other. Nothing beats a failure but a try. Martin Luther King said, if you cannot walk, crawl. If you cannot crawl, well, he said, if you cannot walk, if you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk, crawl. Or whatever you do, keep moving forward. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. And no matter what happens to you this day, May the 20th, all you have to remember is that it's still a great day to be alive and to be on top of the ground rather than the ground being on top of you. Can I get an amen on that? I'm sure I can. Good morning to you. God in the past and present. That's our daily bread for this day, May the 20th, 2024. We'll be back.
Daily Bread. The devotional for today, titled God in the Past and Present, was written by Matt Lucas. It had been years since we had left the Oregon town where we raised our family. We'd made great memories there, and the recent visit reminded me of moments I'd forgotten. Our girls' soccer games, our old home, church gatherings, and our friend's Mexican restaurant. The town had changed, but there was enough of the familiar to spark my desire to return for a visit. When the Israelites went into exile in Babylon, they missed the familiarity of people, landmarks, and culture. They forgot they'd been exiled for rebelling against God. When false prophets told the exiles they'd return home within 2 years, they found a receptive audience. It was easy to listen to the slick words of false prophets who promised to return home soon. God didn't take kindly to these peddlers of the past and their false promises. Do not let the prophets and diviners among you deceive you, he said in Jeremiah 29. He had plans for his people, plans to give them hope and a future. The situation was challenging, difficult, and new, but God was with them. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart, he told them. God would bring them back to the place from which I carried you into exile, but in his timing. Nostalgia plays tricks on the mind, making it easy to long for what once was. Don't miss what God is doing right now. He will fulfill his promises. Today's Our Daily Bread devotional scripture reading is from Jeremiah chapter 29, verses 8 through 14. Yes, this is what the Lord Almighty, the God of Israel, says. Do not let the prophets and diviners among you deceive you. Do not listen to the dreams you encourage them to have. They are prophesying lies to you in my name. I have not sent them, declares the Lord. This is what the Lord says. When 70 years are completed for Babylon, I will come to you and fulfill my good promise to bring you back to this place. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. I will be found by you, declares the Lord, and will bring you back from captivity. I will gather you from all the nations and places where I have banished you, declares the Lord, and will bring you back to the place from which I carried you into exile. Now let's pray. Father, we often remember the past so fondly and even long for those good old times. But would you help us to see how you have faithfully fulfilled your promises in the time that has passed, and help us to look forward with anticipation for how you will continue to work in our lives into the future. Thank you, Lord. It's in Jesus' name that we pray and put our trust. Amen. Thanks for listening today. My name is Wes Ward, and today's encouragement was provided by Our Daily Bread Ministries.
And now it's time to pay homage to all of our armed forces of these United States of America: Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, and I don't know exactly what they do, but they're out there. Space Force. Maybe I'll get somebody in Maxwell come and tell me exactly what they do. Because they couldn't stop those balloons from going across America from China. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what your problem is out there. Anyway, good morning to you. It's time to raise and shine and be thankful for another day that you're on top of the ground, and the ground's not on top of you. And if you're in the sound of my voice, that means we both got the wake-up call. Good morning to you. And good morning to Maxwell and Gunner. It's time to rise and shine out there. The Air Force does get up this time of morning, don't they? I believe they do. I mean, I know they don't have as rough as all the services, but they, I think I'd still rather be in the Air Force though than be in the Navy. I was looking at In Harm's Way this weekend. Yeah, I don't think I want to be on a ship. Come on now. That's a lot. That's a lot of water out there to try to walk on. You know what I'm saying? And the last time I checked, I think but one person did that. So I don't. Yeah, and his name wasn't Elkins. So yeah, I'm gonna stay on the ground. I don't mind jumping every once in a while, to get back to the ground, but not the water. Yeah. So to all you Navy guys out there, hey, you have my unadulterated respect. Too much water for me. Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Air Force, and Space Force. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Last week of school, now some people didn't have to go to school. Those were the smart kids in the school. Everybody else, if you still have to go this week, that ought to tell you something. Okay. And I ought to tell you something that ought to tell you that you may not be doing the right thing. I'm just saying that some people don't have to go today. I'm just saying, so you might want to, you might want to tighten it up next year. And that way at least you get a few days off before everybody else does. I'm just saying there's a reward for showing up for school and prepared to learn something. There's a reward for that. I mean, Z don't have to go today, because he got his brain from his mama. If he got his brain from me, he's still been in there today. Yeah, he's still been going today too. I must admit, I was not the greatest student in school. I had some issues back in those days, and some people say I still got some issues, which is probably true. But it came from those days. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, good morning to you. We got a few things to talk about this morning. First of all, they found the young man, at least, who allegedly shot Miss Amy Diggs. And well, whether he wanted to or not, it's irrelevant. If he did it, it's a shame and a disgrace. But if they have the right person, good for them. I mean, that took some detective working right there. Okay, and of course, now we've never had a problem with our police people finding the crooks. I think they got a 67% clearance rate down in Montgomery Police Department. So if they had enough people, which it seems to me that most of the criminality that goes on in Montgomery is because we just don't have enough policemen. So here's my challenge to the mayor, to the county commission, to the governor, or somebody, somebody out there. I know there are people who want to be policemen. Okay, so they smoked a little wacky weed when they was younger. Hey, can we let that slide for the time being? Okay, anything outside wacky weed, though, I'm not really for. I mean, as long as you're not smoking today, you know what I'm saying? The day you go to work, I mean, you want to smoke on the weekend, that's cool. But you can't be smoking. We ought to treat marijuana the same way we treat alcohol. Okay, we all know that you have a beer on the weekend. That's cool. But you can't have the beer while you come into work. I'm just saying. So let's treat marijuana the same way as we treat alcohol. Okay, right on. But you just can't be drinking it on the job or smoking it on the job. But we need some policemen in this town. I mean, if we had the 200 policemen that were missing, we could probably stop some of this stuff. So somebody out there ought to be smart enough. I mean, there's got to be kids out there who want to be policemen. There's got to be young adults who want to be. I mean, it is one of the most honorable jobs in this country. Policemen, firemen, sheriffs, I mean, public service. It just got to be. I mean, so why can't we convince people it is an honorable job? I mean, let a war start. And everybody wants to go sign up for it. They want to go get shot at. I don't know why, but it's something about, It's something about helping your country and helping your citizens. So my challenge to leadership in this city, in most of the city, is figure it out. There got to be people out there who want to be policemen. I'm sure there is. All right, call me. 860-1440 is our number. You want to talk about it later on this day. It's 7:30 in the morning. Let me see who this is on the phone. Good morning. Who's this? Pretty good. Right. And it was. Well, now they got people. Wait a minute, they got security at the Vatican. I mean, so even if you are good people, you can still do wrong things. So yeah. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I know, but I agree with you. Listen, I agree with you to a certain extent, but there is a philosophy that people live their lives by. All of us believe something, and I'm telling you that for years we've heard that abortion is okay. It's all right, take your child's life because life don't mean that much anyway anymore. So there's a philosophy that, and I'm going to say it. I know you probably did, that the Democratic Party has put on our people that they're victims to everything. Nothing's their fault. So therefore, it's okay for them to go and act like a fool. I mean, it ain't that we got. I mean, that's where we are now. It's not our fault. Something happened to us a long time ago, and it ain't your daddy's fault. 'Cause now we making excuses now for daddy not even being involved in the kids' lives. I mean, we okay. Hmm. I was still in 10 speeds though, because I had no daddy. I mean, yeah, yeah. Hmm. And right, but are you telling me that the optimum situation to be in is where the daddy don't have to be in the house with you, but he needs to be involved in your life. Well, right, right. And that's what mothers do. Right. And that's what mothers do. My mother did the same thing, but it's still if we are okay, if we're getting to the point in America now, especially in the black community, that fathers are irrelevant, then we are in some serious trouble here because it's not going to make things any better. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. Well, I know that's a big. I know who told that lie. You go right now. We're putting people in prison just to can them like sardines. We're not putting anybody in there to rehabilitate. Right. Hell, right, and it's getting so bad now that we're gonna need a special prison for former prison guards. Okay, because every time you turn around, they breaking the law. Yeah. Well, we know what you do. Yeah, that's true. And I got to take it. I got to go to but let's continue this conversation another time. We'll be back right after this. It's 7:36 in the morning. How do we stop it? I don't know. Okay, my daddy wasn't around. My daddy wasn't around here. I got to tell you, I'm 67 years old as a person, and I still wish I knew my father. So it has an impact on us our whole life. Some of it comes out this way, some people do it another way. It does matter. We'll be back.
Weather forecast.
Got to.
Tom Latham with Penny Earning Concrete Technologies. For years, you've heard me talking about our concrete projects, from stamped and patterned concrete to foundations to commercial manufacturing, driveways to commercial parking lots. We have invested in all the time, more than new expensive lots. What you may not know is that doing lots dams and pretty much any application where land is overgrown. We have mulchers that can grind up and break. It's minimally invasive, not disturbing enough in your property for additional grade walking. When we get a good property, come Penny Earning. 284 9292. You can transfer your open property into a managed production. Check us out on Facebook at Penny Earning. Call 284-284-9292.
Okay, I think I'm going to cook something for spoon. Okay, I'm going to cook something. I'm going to cook an SOS, like Army stuff, you know, SOS, so you guys can taste some real stuff that the soldiers eat and drink. You know. Good morning, thanks for holding. Well, we call it other things, but yeah, that's what it is. I'm gonna make some of that. That's right. No, no, no. Yeah. What is that? Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. No, I did not. What- I mean, dog with like 4 legs. Okay. Right, right. Mhm. Okay. Oh, don't tell me a chihuahua. You can talk to him. Okay, so let me get this right. We promoted a dog that doesn't go in harm's way. Uh, he just sits there and let you rub on him and talk to him. Listen, I gotta verify this. I gotta verify this, man. Because I can't believe we promoted a dog that doesn't do anything but sit there. Yeah, yeah, okay. Especially when this, yeah, yeah, that must be some of that 21st century policing. Okay. Well, I know what it sounds like. It sounds like when we get way off the course. Yeah, right. The prime directive. Yeah. And you know what happens when you get off the mission? The board comes in and takes you over. Yeah, yeah, the board. Because the board is out there, my friend. Okay? All right, yeah, the board is out there, is just waiting for you to drift into their space. Good morning. All right then. Listen, you wait and you do right. 7:47 in the morning, you gotta be there by 8 o'clock. You got 15 minutes to get there. Good morning. Yes, you're doing fine. And you're talking the minutes now. So just now what hey, let me ask you a question. No. What does that mean to you? No. What does that mean to you? What is he saying? What is he saying? Does he really want us to hate our mother and father, not love our mother and father? And again, I'm asking you, what does that passage mean to you? I'm just asking. Wait. I'm asking you the question. What do you mean that means? Are we really to hate our? Are we really to hate our mother and father, or is there a deeper lesson in there? Okay. So, well, yeah, but I want you to answer that question. What does that mean to you? Okay. 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 Again, what does that mean? I'm talking about the thing you said. You said to hate your mother and your father. What does that mean to you? I mean, what does that mean to you? I mean, explain it to me. That Jesus really means for us to hate our mother and father. Okay. 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 So you so you think Jesus and God want us to hate our mother and our father? Okay. 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 So you don't have an answer. So you don't have an answer to the question. No, no. Okay. Yeah, I guess you do, brother. I'm in pain right now because of it. Thank you. All right. Hey, I appreciate your call. 860-1440 is the numbers here. If you want to give us a call, let me talk to you. I didn't realize we had a dog promotion last week, but a therapy dog. Okay, not a dog that goes out and finds a criminal, but this is what the former policeman said. So we promoted a therapy dog. First of all, I think we put too much emphasis on dogs anyway. I mean, a dog is just a chicken in another country, and they'll eat it for breakfast. But however, though, they are special animals. You want to find somebody that's loyal to something that's loyal. Your dog is loyal. I will give you that. It's a loyal thing. It's a loyal dog. I like that. That doesn't sound like really dumb. I really do. Matter of fact, I want you a German Shepherd or Irish Setter. This is what I really want. Irish Setter. I like Rottweilers, but you know, I like they eat too much. Okay, at least you can find when they relieve themselves in the backyard because because yeah, it's noticeable. Oh, did you know on this day in 1961 that a white mob attacked a busload of freedom riders in Montgomery, Alabama? That's right here, right here, prompting the federal government to send in the U.S. Marshals to restore order. So that's the anniversary of that situation. I think I guess they stopped down there. I guess that's one of these our bus station has become the Michigan part of the historical trail in Montgomery. Good, good. I don't know why they did that. Just supposed to show you that sometimes we don't use our best sense so we have an outlet. That was then and this is now. Good morning on there. Good. Well, how do you look at his head and say? I will admit to you that a lot of people go to jail they get weird hairdos. I'm thinking that it's putting some oxygen or something out of their brain. Because that's I can't figure that one out. I ever go to jail now, you can look at the face, weird hairdo. Weird hairdo. I can't figure it. Yeah, yeah. Interesting. All right. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know why that. I think it's some of these hairdos and things like that. Right. Yeah, we say. Anyways, what do we celebrate today in America? Here's what we celebrate today in America. How about a great day to be a millionaire day? Okay, that's good. That's good. I wish I was one of them. Good. And I'm in the alley. If I had a lot of money, I wouldn't talk to some of you. I was just like Diddy. Although Diddy going to talk to a whole lot of people. Yeah. You can't beat with a girlfriend and all over the internet. Come on, man. Man, are you? Money does not give you facts. Okay? Diddy is the quintessential example of money not giving you class. So money is not the answer to everything. Even though Ecclesiastes said money answers all things. Okay, you got to do it in the right context. And evidently, it surely didn't help you. Let's see that. It is Clinical Trials Day. It is a day to highlight clinical research professionals contributing to public health and medicine. Okay. Um, Eliza Doolittle Day. I don't know who that is, but somebody celebrate. Flower Day. Flower Day is here, which can be lovelier than gifting flowers to those you love, except they die after you give them somebody. So giving people flowers is no big deal. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Okay? International Red Sneakers Day. Okay, I got me a pair of white sneakers over there. I got $400 pair of sneakers. It cost me $20, but the guy told me they were $400 on regular. They was on sale for 20. I said, okay, I'll take some of those. And I'm going around telling everybody I got a $400 pair of sneakers. Okay, that's it. National Band Directors Day. Last week of school, so the band director really don't get this until they mess up on the song at a football game or something like that. Then we dog the guy out. But other than that, band directors pretty good people. National Eli Day. So you may have to be Eli to today is your day. And National High Heel Day. So if you like wearing high heels to work, I don't know how you do it. I'm trying to figure out how women with that little bitty heel back there, they seem to be able to walk straight. How do you do that? The little bitty heel. I got a hard time walking with my feet no heel. But those women know how to do it. Maybe it's the leg muscles. I don't know. Okay, let me see. National Pick Strawberries Day. I don't know if strawberries are out right about now, but that's the day it is. National Teach. Okay, Lorraine Day. Don't know what that is, but okay, I guess there's a teach named Lorraine. Named Lorraine. Two steps in it. National Rescue Dog Day. Okay, we got it. Okay. It's today you need to go down to the Montgomery Humane Society and find yourself a dog that looks like it's lonesome and take him home. I mean, how would you like to be a dog sitting there with all them other dogs? Okay, and people keep walking past you, and you just left there. I mean, no wonder the dog is depressed. I'm just saying, y'all need to, today it's National Rescue Dog Day, so go down to the place back there and find your nice little dog and don't be treating them bad either. Don't eat much, anything like that. And one of these days you'll be glad you got that dog, especially somebody outside trying to get in the window. I'm just saying, so go and the National Dog Rescue a Dog Day. Okay? National Streaming Day. Okay? So today, put on your cable, unplug it, and stream all your shows. Okay, National Women in Aerospace Day. I don't know what that's all about, but okay. I guess there are a lot of women in aerospace. Matter of fact, this movie came out some years ago called all those black women, and one of them black women, we would never get those guys in space, would we? No, we wouldn't. We didn't see that movie. Great movie. And you know what? Even in NASA back in the day, they treated those women so bad. Sometimes I don't understand women being. Victoria Day. If your name's Victoria, today is your day. Okay, we salute you. We salute you. Weights and Measures Day for those who know how to use weight and measure. Okay, I'm just saying it's good day. World Autoimmune Arthritis Day. Okay, World Bee Day. Anyway, I don't know, but I'm just there. Oh, world. Is that it? Yeah, I said okay. Bees are critical to plant reproduction and human nutrition. So let's protect the bees. All right, I'm just saying we're not going to protect the bees, and even though we don't like them most of the time, they do wonderful things for for whatever it is, environment and all that kind of stuff. Okay? All right, gotta take a break. We'll be back. Hidden Figures. That's right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hidden Figures. I'm watch it. I know. And
I'm Kevin Elkins. 5 days of official voting are underway in Iran after President Ebrahim Raisi and the country's foreign minister were returned dead overnight in a helicopter crash. CBS News national security contributor Sam Vinograd was a coup leader in Iran really focused on foreign policy the activation of its proxy forces in the Middle East and around the world, its approach to its nuclear program. So generally, I don't think globally analysts are expecting a major shift in Iran's policy around the world in light of the president's death. Raisi was a top contender to succeed the Ayatollah Khamenei as appointed the vice president to serve as interim leader until an election was held in 1958. The chief prosecutor of the International Criminal Court as he's seeking arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and three Hamas leaders of the 7-month war. October, Israel came from Jerusalem.
Israeli officials are outraged by the announced one described it as a show of hypocrisy and pure hatred, peddling Nazi propaganda.
A court victory in the UK of WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange by extradition to this country. London's High Court ruled U.S. schools should be treated fairly or unsatisfactory after oversized permission to appeal. This would drag out the case for years. Assange faces espionage charges in the U.S. WikiLeaks disclosures 15 years ago. The U.S. claims to jeopardize national security. His lawyer since said he was a journalist, exposing U.S. military wrongdoing. This is finished. Is finally on its way.
3 hours back before Baltimore. Will be removed for 3 days. Maryland Governor Westmore says the development of new.
President Trump arrived at court in New York as his hush money trial enters its final phase. Michael Cohen will stand to wrap up Trump's nomination. And this is CBS News.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Protect your home and auto. Hey, when you want it, get a quote at progressive.com. That's progressive.com.
You guys go through. You was all right. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. This things you got to go home. One guy home. One guy didn't. Don't risk it. People like this. You get notice is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night. People calm it. All this stuff got to go through family with because you're not alive. I'm not going to your house to come. Even if you listen, these prices,
I told you, imaginary friends are real.
Ryan Reynolds' new movie If claimed the top spot at the weekend box office with $35 million for ticket sales. Considering its all-star cast, but it easily beat Judas and Planet of the Apes. That came second with another $26 million for its second weekend theaters. You have the wrong home. Horror flick The Strangers Chapter 1 was third, followed by The Fall Guy and Challengers. Monica Riggs.
Who cares?
CBS News. Matthew McConaughey. First, Trevor Rodriguez.
proud to by introducing protecting your home, the coverage that fits your needs. Our team is here to guide you every step of the way with the personalized love. Call 33 for a free quote today. Guardian building on 65 in your future.
Hey, girl, no. Because the dentist, I think, somehow we really need to go check it out. Okay, do you have plans on June 28th? It's called Spoons, and some of the best restaurants in the river region will be there sampling your food. Will there be drinks? There will be cocktails. You know, I wouldn't invite you otherwise. Genius Media is putting this on. And girl, I heard they may even have some special guests. Got my ticket, right? Yes, and the best part, we can invite more friends and get a whole table together. Say less. When is it again? It's June 28th, downtown at the RSA Activity Center. Sweet.
Tickets for Spoons, both general admission and VIP, are on sale now. You don't want to miss this culinary event. Purchase your tickets today by going to this station's website and clicking on the Spoons tab. Spoons, where the flavors of the river region come alive. See you there.
The internet is vast and unending, but you don't have to go that far to hear your favorite talk show hosts. Search, stop, and listen at newsradio1440.com.
And good morning, everybody. First of all, let me tell you a little something about COSA, the Council on Substance Abuse. That's right. More than 65 million Americans binge drink or drink heavily on the weekend, and thus so. It is Alcohol Awareness Month. This month is set aside to raise awareness of the danger caused by alcohol misuse. 29% of all traffic fatalities are caused by alcohol. Impaired drivers, teen alcohol use kills nearly 5,000 people a year. That's more than illegal drugs combined. COSA, the Council on Substance Abuse, is bringing about awareness to reduce the pain and suffering caused by alcohol use. So if you or someone you know need help with alcohol abuse, there is help. COSA cares. Give the Council on Substance Abuse a call today at 334-262-1629. That's 334-262-1629. Or go to COSANCADD.org. Get educated on the dangers of alcohol abuse. Call COSA 334-262-1629. That's 334-262-1629. Get help now for a sober and brighter future. It's never too late because COSA cares. So if you have a problem with alcohol, please call the Council on Substance Abuse. It's never too late to begin to do the right thing. Okay. And again, that number one more time is 262-1629, area code 334. 334-262-1629 is the number. Now, okay, so something happened over the weekend, right? Not here in Montgomery, of course. I'm disappointed at Morehouse College. I really am. I'm totally disappointed at Morehouse College. They bring in one of the biggest racist sympathizers ever in the White House to Morehouse to give the commencement address, and that is whatever hell his name is, Joe Robinette Biden. Okay, and I'm gonna give you some excerpts here, but so he goes to Morehouse pandering for votes. Now, let me let you hear the guy. Okay, pandering for votes. Okay, okay. I just it is a shame and a disgrace that black folks are taking are putting up with this crap. Okay, this guy whose friends were KKK members, and he's sitting there at Morehouse telling us, well, the black man served the country, but the country don't serve him, and a bunch of other propaganda. Okay, this guy is just, oh, I can't stand this man. But here he is in his own pandering way. That ought to give them some votes. I mean, now the truth of the matter is this. Listen, we don't live in a perfect country. We never have. We never will. But just to be fair in this thing, this guy was an advocate of some of the biggest racist senators in the history of the United States. They were drinking buddies, and so now he's damn near 100, and now he's all of a sudden he's worried about the black man at Morehouse. But I got let me give you a perspective here. In America last year, when it came to interracial homicide, black on white, white on black, 86 black folks were killed by whites. 488 whites were killed by black folks. So just put the numbers down, okay? But he is pandering, I mean, like a scalded dog. Where does this guy come from? And remember back in 1993, when they came with the Safe Streets Act? Well, let me let you hear Mr. Biden then also when it came to black folks. Okay, if we get together, if black folks put this man back in the White House, then they deserve everything we don't get. I mean, seriously, everything we don't get, we deserve. Let me see if I can find my spot here. Okay, hold on. I got it right here someplace. There we go. There we go, right here. See, this is the so I'm ashamed of Morehouse. I really to bring this guy there. Now these are educated people at Morehouse. I mean, these are just not this is just not any university. I mean, this is one of the top-notch black universities in America. And they're gonna let this son of a gun come up there and tell them. It's an amazing thing to me. I don't get it. I just don't get it. So I lost a lot of respect for Morehouse yesterday. Right? Pandering. Let this guy show up. Anyway, come on, who's this? Pretty good. He was one of them. He was one of them. He was one of the people that kept black folks down. Apostle Paul wasn't the president of the United States. He hasn't changed. He hasn't changed. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And he was the problem. There was no choice. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Trump did more for black folks than Biden ever has. Listen, I ain't gonna let no black man or white man count my money. No, I'm counting my own money. Why are you Democrats always give these people a pass? Okay. Well, I'm certainly not going to. Yeah. Well, I'm certainly. Oh, Can you tell me anybody that got charged with insurrection? No, nobody. There wasn't an uprising. So what did the Democrats do when they were in Washington, D.C. a couple years ago, blocking the entrance to the House? What were they doing? Oh man, Marty, go back and drink some more of that Kool-Aid you drinking. 8:17 in the morning. Give me a break. Good morning. Who's this? Where'd it come from? Yeah. Well, what's wrong with making America great again? And again, I'm just trying. What's wrong with making America great again? Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Where he pretty much used the N-word about a bunch of black folks. And I got the video right here. Okay. Right. What in the world is the EMA? Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. But this guy's a known he's a known member, had friends with the KKK, and he's sitting there trying to talk about how much somebody else is doing to black folks. Really? There is no parallel. Trump was not in the White House then. He was not government then. He didn't work for the government. He's a private citizen. He had a right to say what the hell he wants to. Okay. Show me anybody in the Republican Party that's a white supremacist. I like Pat Buchanan, and I don't think he's a white. Okay. Okay. Listen, y'all stuck on this. Y'all stuck on this. Okay, I ain't mad at you. That's what he is. Trump has not been in government for 40, almost 50 years, making laws that govern us. Yeah, okay. All right. I surely won't. What a private citizen says, is something different than from a government official who's been in Washington, D.C., making the law for the rest of us. Candidate don't mean jack. He wasn't president. Okay. Hey, can I ask you a question? Are you a Democrat? Do you vote Democrat? You vote. Oh, so you vote Republican? Okay. Well, we don't have no independent party on the. Oh, we don't have no independent party. So you either vote for a Democrat or a Republican. You can have a mind, but they not on the ballot. Yeah, right. Okay. I'm not getting paid to push anything. I'm not a. Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm not a journalist. I am biased. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I'm biased. I am biased. Yeah, no. Nobody is that unbiased. We all believe something. And if you don't defend what you believe, you don't believe it. I'm objective when it's relevant. Yeah, bro. Okay. 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 Now, I looked at Project 2025 over the weekend. As a matter of fact, I was looking at it. We'll come back right after these messages. 8:22 in the morning. Oh, I got some more stuff that old Mr. Biden said too. Yeah, when we come back.
Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven, on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Summit Racing Equipment.
Summit Racing has the parts and accessories to keep your ride summer road trip ready. Choose from millions of parts in stock. Shop summitracing.com. Use promo code RADIO for $10 off an order of $100 or more. Exclusions apply. Offer ends June 2nd, 2024.
Good morning, Montgomery. Couple of things still working. The accident on 31 at Ridgewood Road still showing up on your Algo map as a working accident. So be prepared for that if you're heading in that direction. Highway 31 at Ridgewood Road. Outside of that, we're looking pretty good. No big backups or slowdowns. Keep listening. We'll keep you posted.
It doesn't matter whether or not the person that is accosting your son or daughter.
Used cars. It's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up. It's the law. From Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
The conservative underground meets right now. This is the Sean Hannity Morning Minute.
You know, all of this is stacked. It's everything she said with Stormy Daniels. Irrelevant, immaterial, nothing to do with the charges in the case. But let's muddy the water so the jury gets confused. Culminating in their star witness that gets slaughtered yesterday. I mean, he got gutted on that stand yesterday. The people deciding the verdict, oh, great. 9 out of 10 registered Democrats. A little less than 9 out of 10 not voting for Trump in 2020. Great. That's a fair venue. This is not the country we want. And I'd be saying that if it was a Democrat. I don't want Republicans abusing the law. I want equal justice under the law. I want equal application of our laws.
Check out the Sean Hannity radio show later today, right here.
All right, winter's officially left the building, so why not spring forward and freshen up your home with new premium window treatments from our friends at Blinds.com. Now, Blinds.com, they created a better way to shop for stylish blinds and shades and shutters and even motorized options. Everything is 100% online. Now, you can do the measure and install yourself, or just let the pros at Blinds.com handle it. Now, you can have multiple window coverings installed for just one low cost. And if you're not sure what's best for maybe an odd-shaped window or to block the sun on your patio, well, Blinds.com, they have design professionals that will help you for free. And they'll send free samples directly to you. Plus, with Blinds.com, you always get transparent pricing on their website, never any hidden fees, no hassle, no multiple trips to a store. Blinds.com has free shipping and their 100% satisfaction guarantee. To shop right now at Blinds.com, save up to 45%, get up to 45% off for a limited time when you go to Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Need to reboot your ride in Montgomery and Prattville? It's Matt Parsley here from Budget Car and Truck Sales. Spring has sprung, and let's have some fun. This month, I'm going to help you reboot that old ride and save you up to $3,000 on a nicer, newer car. Based on the price of the car you pick, it's out with the old and in with the new. So if that old ride is a hunk of junk, don't let it leave you in a funk. Bring it to me, and I'll help you shut it down. And credit unions that want to say yes. That's yes, yes, yes. Don't get your wires crossed. My For the People credit approval process is like a reset button. So this spring, reboot that old ride. We work with the banks and lenders that want to say yes. And you could save up to $3,000 on a nicer, newer car based on the price of the car you pick. But hurry, a deal this good is going to shut down fast. I'm Matt Parsley. I'm your dealer for the people. See all these great rides at BudgetSaysYes.com. That's BudgetSaysYes.com. Or call 334-244-9777.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-2794. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at tra.com or call 800-575-2794. That's 800-575-2794. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hi, this is Tom Latham with Penny Earning Concrete Technologies. For years, you've heard me talking about our concrete projects, from stamped and patterned concrete to foundations to commercial manufacturing, driveways to commercial parking lots, even heavily invested in polished concrete for durable and inexpensive long-term service. What you may not know is we have equipment for clearing lots for construction, clearing and ridding land of scrub and underbrush. We cut roads, clear fence lines, clear pond dams, and pretty much any application where land is overgrown. We have mulchers that can grind underbrush into shreds and return it to nature for compost. Our equipment is minimally invasive, not disturbing and upturning your property where additional grading might be necessary. To clean or clear your property, call Penny Earned at 334-284-9292 and let us transform your overgrown property into a manageable and productive one. Check us out on Facebook at Transformers or call 334-284-9292.
Hey folks, this is Major Delay. Not too long ago, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Now, few things are as important as the health of my feet. First order of business, have your feet checked by a podiatrist. Without hesitation, I told my doctor, I'm going to Dr. Brian Killey with Greenville Foot Care. I went to his clinic on Winton Blunt behind Baptist East. The staff was friendly and professional. I was in and out in less than 30 minutes. And in that short span of time, with a few simple observations, Dr. Killey shed light on two major issues I had had with my feet and ankles all my life. I was amazed. Not only was the checkup quick and easy, I felt comfortable and informed. He even recommended certain running shoes that better fit the structure of my feet. And your insurance even pays for annual visits to a podiatrist to better your health. No referral necessary for most insurance. Hey, walk, crawl, limp, roll, any way you can get there, but see Dr. Brian Killey at Greenville Foot Care. Call for an appointment 334-265-7585 or check out greenvillefootcare.com.
You can set reminders and your grocery list in a couple of seconds, and it's always seconds and please.
Now, 8:29 in the morning. Let me get to the phone right there. I like people tender. But I'm going to tell you what he said in 1993 in the Senate, on the Senate floor. I ain't going to tell you. I'm going to let you hear it. That's a guy that said, and more how much you care about black people. Good morning on there. Thanks for holding. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm not. Yeah. No. Right. Well, I can't have my own truth. The truth is either is or it isn't. Yeah. Okay. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Has nothing to do with color. That's philosophy. But it's philosophy. And black judges, let's set the conditions here, though. Wait a minute, let's set the conditions here. It's got nothing to do with a woman either. Oh, the Democrats play that game. Women and sexuality. Democrats don't agree with Republicans. Republicans don't agree with Democrats. So why the hell would vehemently opposed to my belief. Yeah. But it had nothing to do with color. Okay. And how many black judges are Republican? Okay. Okay. Again, it's philosophy. Who said that? Who said that? Well, it's got nothing to, okay. Show me a judge in America. But okay, and most, okay, let me ask, is it true? Is it, wait. I want you to answer the question. Is it true that 98, 95% of the black folks in this country that vote Democrat, put themselves in a position that is unwinnable most of the time because the Democrats don't do nothing for you because they know they already got you. The Republicans are going to do nothing for you because they know they can't get you. So it's a philosophical principle thing here. They didn't do it color. Yeah, go right ahead. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do you disagree that all I, wait a minute, do you disagree that I said 95% of all black people vote one party? Give me the proof. I got the proof. I got the proof on my side. But you can disagree. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Well, that's an objective thing there, a subjective thing there. Who makes the, how do you define temperament? How do you define temperament? Okay, okay. And the guys in there now, you don't think the guy that's in there now, you don't think temperamentally unfit to serve? Okay, okay. You see, you and I look at the world through different perspectives, and we won't agree. That's cool. Yeah, I got it. Everybody is. Everybody is. You didn't get some immoral things. I've done some. Come on now. Can we really sit in the corner of somebody else? Well, you can't. It's still good. Every man I know has grabbed something. What does a political office got to do with being a man? And people lie on rich people all the time. People lie on rich people all the time. Say they did something, they did. Well, now let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Did he do any of this? Did he do any of this since he's been in the White House? No. What he did as a private citizen was his own business. Hell, everybody got a flaws in their character. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Wait. Do you not? Do you have perfect character? Exactly. That's what I thought. Okay, appreciate it. Let's go to the next call. Good morning. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah. That's right. Yeah. No, hypocrisy irritates me. Yeah, yeah. Hypocrisy, though, I can't stand it. Who? Who's a racist countryman? Who's the bigger racist? Yeah, yeah. Hypocrisy, though. You can't. Well, don't be hypocrites. Don't be hypocrites. Yeah, yeah. But just don't be a hypocrite. If you're not being hypocritical, yeah, right. Well, who's the woman? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, don't be hypocrites. Hypocrisy is one thing that absolutely irritates me. No, I ain't going nowhere. Okay. Yeah, yeah. You still there? Well, the Constitution, I didn't hang up on it. The Constitution, when it gives qualification of particular office, there's nowhere in that Constitution that mentions moral. I'm just saying, it's not there. Good morning. Hello. This is Eve. Well, we're at 13%. I think we're down to 12. Good, but I didn't know that. All right. Get to the last break. We'll be back at 8:40 in the morning. 16%. Look at that. Look at that. I knew it was wrong. I knew the man did not deny black judges because they were black. If anything, they denied black judges. It's a philosophical thing. Democrats believe one way, Republicans or quote unquote conservatives believe another way, and the two shall not be mixed.
USFA First Alert Weather Forecast.
City News Radio 1440. In the comfort of your car seat, the comfort of your desk chair, or the comfort of your reclining home, we are on the radio. And your smartphone speaker. 1440. You get your life wondering about what is not what you get in those hard sales. Where do I say? And let us inform you. You say, you get $3,000 on your house.
It's 8:46 in the morning. As a matter of fact, it's too bad I don't have my producer look at this stuff. But evidently, according to the Pew Research, President Trump actually put 16% of his federal judges were black. So let's act like they didn't put nothing. That goes far beyond the percentage of blacks in America. So I guess we're looking like America. Good morning. Not much. Well, I'm letting you say whatever you want. If you're gonna pray for me and something I need prayer. Yeah, yeah. First of all, I've said some not so complimentary things about Trump. He's narcissistic. He's arrogant. He's bombastic. But he is not perfect. Well, no, it's hypocrisy. Don't criticize the people when you're guilty of doing when you're guilty of doing the same thing. Okay, all have our privileges. I got mine. I'm not gonna, it makes sense. Makes sense. You know, and all this time asking you to say something, say what you gotta say. Oh, okay. I hate hypocrisy. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't need I don't need that. I didn't invite Biden to Morehouse College, one of the most respected black universities in America. Yeah, I would do that. I'm done talking. You, yeah, you, I'm going to go. Say something, man. You said you asked me to say something. Okay. All right, then. Appreciate it. Good morning. Yes. Mhm. Okay. I will call them. I will call them that. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. You know, I found that to be quite interesting. I have no clue. Well, Reverend Wright, though, I don't know if it's okay, well, I haven't heard it. I haven't read. Well, you know, wait a minute. Now, Reverend Wright and people of that age, you know what? They went through a lot of hell in America. They had a reason to be anti. Yeah, yeah. I don't either. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We all been through a lot of things, but Reverend Wright went through some things. I'm just saying, you know, give a guy a break. Well, I haven't heard Reverend Wright. Have you heard him say something lately since this whole thing started in Israel? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't really say that's yeah, that's what they say. Absolutely. Well, listen, it comes from my limited life experiences with money. And listen, it is what it is. I never had a lot of money. It, let it do what it do. Absolutely. All right, appreciate it. Good morning. Fine, fine. Okay, good. What's that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Yeah. They eat something's wrong. Appreciate it. Something's wrong with it. Good morning. Yes. Yeah. Okay. People in Washington D.C. I I I am less significant than a roach in the corner in the kitchen of the White House. Trust me, I'm not speaking anything trying to get anybody elected. I have no absolute power to do anything to anybody except myself. So I don't know where y'all come up with some of that nonsensical stuff. I say what I believe, and I believe what I say. Yeah, unless you can show me where I am wrong, I'll listen to you. Good morning. Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm saying, according to, it says, uh, 160 appointed by Trump, 16% are black, Hispanic, Asian, or other race or ethnicity. The black folks are not the only people that are minorities. Okay. But what difference does it make? Seriously, what difference? Wait a minute, black difference from black folks has been here for a long time too. Okay, I'm with you. So what's the difference? Yeah. Now, I didn't give a number. I didn't give a number. Yeah, somebody else said that. Yeah. Okay. Well, again, okay, this came up. This right. Okay, this came up. Why did this come up? This came up because the president of the United States gathered in office now, which is one of the biggest races that actually everybody knows in the White House. Those to Morehouse College, do not just walk around with respect, are one of the biggest races that ever been in the White House, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Sure, I think at a certain day, and I've been listening to this, that's just what you are. I have, yeah, I think 80-year-old I think 80-year-old white men in America still have tendency to revert back to the things the way they used to be. Yeah. And they still, that was their lifestyle. Okay. Well, I mean, life makes you change, but I just saying, he hasn't. Well, I think people well, listen, I think people born in that era still have some tendencies at times to use certain words that we don't use anymore. But that's just the way they grew up. Well, well again, I'm just saying, okay, I ain't saying about slavery. I ain't saying about slavery. Listen, I was, yeah, in the last few days, in the last few days, I got, okay, I got to run. In the last few days, really the older white guys were doing work. Then go to get off.
WLWIAM, the home of the Ben Shapiro Show, and heard on 95.1 HD3 FM, Montgomery.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Funeral rites have been scheduled to begin tomorrow in Iran for the country's president in the killed in a helicopter crash. Not everyone is mourning. Correspondent Kevin Elkins reports. Outside the Iranian embassy in Berlin, a crowd gathered.
I'm very happy today because we want to bring freedom and democracy for Iran.
President Ibrahim Raisi's death has raised some hopes of a change away from the hardline government in Iran, one that has cracked down on dissent. The International Criminal Court is seeking arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, as well as 3 Hamas leaders. 7 months of war. For the monitor has detailed from the week. Chief Prosecutor Bob was the reason for both sides of House humanity is never an extermination. But the government and the occupied the release of a weapon of war. The Supreme Court has just become a challenge to a Democratic backfire in Maryland on North Carolina. The appeal brought by firearms that are some rights to locals and to violate their constitutional rights. High Court has also turned away a bid by a conservative Christian legal group to challenge the Montgomery County, Maryland school district policy against non-parents if children identify as transgender or gender non-conforming. And nationwide seafood applications. This is CBS.
O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. With a parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
She needs a construction manager to build on her roots and grow. About the space capital.
Yesterday, built a Blue Origin spacecraft with 5 a life-changing experience. Now the oldest person ever in space. That far back in 2021, he's 2 months younger than Dwight. CBS News.
Here's the Viking Game 7 will lead up to the NBA final. Point deficit to beat the Nuggets 98-90 on TNT. Knicks fell to the Pacers in the playoffs. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
radio ads about the IRS, they tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, what don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate you.
Okay, we are back. I only got 1 hour left, so I don't have time. And what started all this conversation is the President of the United States went to Morehouse on the weekend and act like he's so concerned about black and the conditions that they found themselves in years ago. And so I'm just saying, now let me, in 1993, when he was, they was running the State Street Act, I'm just saying, he wasn't that concerned then like he is now. Okay, so here is the illustrious current president of the United States back in 1993 talk about those same black people. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I get this stop first, though. Okay. I don't need to hear that. Okay, don't need to hear that. Okay, let me make sure. There he is right there. Let me see if I can get him talking now. Okay, all right then. That's the guy that was at Morehouse talking about, we care about you. You know, the black man. Yeah, I got you. I got you. And in that speech in 1993, during the Safe Streets Act, him and Clinton got together. We don't care why they're in the situation that they're in, even though we, as a society, is partially responsible, and his party is partially responsible for the attitude that a lot of those young folks have then and now. It's not your fault. It's not you. It's not your fault you did it. Putting, and rather than putting people in jail for everything, maybe we should try a different way. And so you put a bunch of kids' fathers in jail for selling dope, which and now you got a bunch of kids who walking around with no guidance, no leadership. Yeah, sure is their fault. But I've always said, and I would always continue to say, we as a society are responsible for where we find ourselves with this criminality, with this. Have we not had enough opportunities for people to do better? I can't answer that. I'm not a sociologist. I do know we do have free school in America. And if you wanted to learn something, at least the basic tools to exist in America, you get it for free. I mean, it ain't free, we pay for it. But I still say that when a 6-year-old takes a gun to school and shoots a teacher, that's us. That is a mirror image of us as a society. Okay? And if Alabama and Auburn plays, and Auburn gets the ball every time on the 50-yard line, and Alabama gets theirs on the 5-yard line, there's a good chance that Auburn will win every game. There's a good chance. May that happen all the time because some people are a little bit better than others, but there's a good chance that if I start on the 50 and you start on the 5-yard line every time you get the ball, there's a good chance that the guy who starts on the 50-yard line is going to win. And if he don't win, he really sucks. Okay, he really sucks. Anyway, that was your president of the United States now back in 1993, talking about how bad these group of men are. And listen, I don't necessarily totally disagree with some of the things he said. 70%, almost 80% of black folks are born out of wedlock. Okay. And that means that your father's nowhere around. Economically, you are going to be at a disadvantage. That's true too. But it's our fault. It's society's fault. Okay. And sure, the individual has to take some responsibility for his own actions or their own actions, whether they're white or black. But it's still our fault. It's our responsibility to figure this out. We got all these colleges and universities that we keep giving degrees to every year this time about sociology, psychology, psychiatry. We got all these schools. And no one has come up with a solution to this problem. So so why the hell are we giving people all these degrees? Seriously, is the education not worth 2 cents? Nobody can figure out how to fix this? I don't know. 860-1440. So now we got people walking across the stages in the next week or so and okay, I can't fix jack. I mean, that's like graduating from computer school and you can't fix a computer. I'm just saying. 860-1440 is the number. You want to give us a call. Love to talk to you, whatever on your mind. So let me see who is there. Good morning. You're on air. Yes. I didn't say that. I didn't say, no, I didn't. I'm telling you that from a sociological standpoint, we still got the same problems in society, and I and I do. Yes, I do. Oh yeah, that was him. Yeah, yeah. Did I just get done talking to you a few minutes ago? Wait a minute. Did I just get? You don't get. Wait. Hey, you know I love you, right? But you can't call every hour. You got to call the first hour and the second hour. Okay, let me get somebody else on in here. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Well, I knew you would. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. The Safe Streets Act. It was the Safe Streets Act bill. Okay. It was Safe Streets Act. Yeah. Yeah. And neither has Biden. And Biden's been in government for 50 years. I'm not a Republican. No, I'm not. I'm, I'm not a Republican. I don't like some of them either. Hmm. I don't know none of them. Yeah. What did I lie about? What did I lie about? No, no. But I know who's responsible for it. Yeah, well, the Democratic Party is majority responsible for it. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Okay. He been wait a minute. Ronald Reagan been gone a long time. Okay, but Reagan been out of office longer than that. Mhm. You raise your own kids. Yeah. No. Well, I am. My boys are not out there robbing, stealing, rape. Exactly. So because you did what you had to do. Well, I'm talking about the men who don't do it. Okay. Well, I am. If every man take care of his kids, we wouldn't have this problem. Yes. Widows and orphans. That's right. Widows and orphans. Okay. All right. Well, listen. Yeah. What that got to do? What KIV got to do with it? Yeah. Mm. All right. I guess All right. Appreciate it. Good morning. Morning. We can afford eggs and bacon too. Mm-hmm. No, 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 it was not. Mm-hmm. No, no, tell me it wasn't Delaware. Yeah, of course, I ain't gonna put, I don't know anything about that, but you know, again, he's from the state was the last one to abolish it, so maybe some of that stuff rubbed off. I don't know. Jungle. That's what he said. Yeah, yeah. Yep. But once you get that off and get to smelling that good coffee every morning, people kissing your butt all the way around, you know, and you know, you don't have to use none of your gas anymore. You get to go play. Yeah, you forget about all that stuff you said. So, you know. Mm, yeah. Yes. Yes. Man, again, thank you for reminding me of that. I appreciate that because I forgot all about that. Yeah, I don't know. I appreciate, and I don't know why black folks are so enchanted by Joseph Robinette Biden. I mean, it must be a democratic spell that's on my people. What did Moses say? Please let my people go. I mean, I don't know what it is. Good morning. Pretty good. Why? Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Okay. And if it was up to him, Obama would never would have been president. Good morning. Yes. Good morning. Yeah, I understand. Yes. Mm. Mm-hmm. Well, again, they don't work for us anymore. So I mean, that's obvious. They work for the lobbyists and the special interest. Again, I gotta ask the governor, who in the hell does a state legislator work for? We can't get a lottery bill. I mean, something that everybody wants. Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't think the state guys work for us either. They can't get a lottery bill passed for 20 years. Okay, show me the video on that one. Show me the video on that one. Cause I keep hearing that. Show me the video. Show me the meeting where they said we want to bring drugs into Los Angeles. Okay, okay. I got to read it. Cause I just can't. I cannot believe that people of such high up would want to bring drugs. And let me ask you a question. Let's say what you say is true. Does that mean that people must use it? And the government brought slaves in. Yeah, right. In Nicaragua, in a place like yeah. Okay, and again, let's say you're right. Let's say you're right. Does that mean we got to be take drugs and disperse them among ourselves? Well, then we got guns too. I don't blame. We ain't blaming the gun manufacturer for people shooting each other. Okay, I'm just saying. Yeah, I ain't never took drugs. I just had because we keep blaming somebody else for our demise. I, yeah, I got to go to a break anyway. Okay, I got to go to a break. Yeah. Again, show me the wait a minute. Show me the video where they had a meeting where they said they're gonna bring guns in America and put them in the black community. Then I agree with you. Okay, so I just said show me the proof, and I'll shut up. We'll be back.
NewsRadio1440.com at home through your Alexa or Google smart home device. Depend on it. News Radio 1440.
My wife and I both, we ended up mildly sick for a few months, and the nasal congestion was probably the worst part. I had like a post-nasal drip, just super congested all the time. We were taking everything we possibly could, but nothing really worked.
Kyrie was miserable until a friend recommended Navage. Navage offers immediate drug-free congestion relief
flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Don't live in misery this cold season. Use Navage so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
The biggest thing Navage has done has completely cleaned out my nasal passages. It was from the first use. I was able to just clear out anything that was stopping me from breathing correctly. Navage helps me clear the way, literally clear the way, for me to operate better in the rest of my life.
Experience the Navage difference yourself. Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. Navage, Navage.
Need to reboot your ride, Montgomery and Prattville? It's Matt Parsley here from Budget Car and Truck Sales. Spring has sprung, and let's have some fun. This month, I'm going to help you reboot that old ride and save you up to $3,000 on a nicer, newer car. Based on the price of the car you pick, it's out with the old and in with the new. So if that old ride is a hunk of junk, don't let it leave you in a funk. Bring it to me, and I'll help you shut it down. Because there's never been a better time to reboot that old ride. Worried about your credit? Budget has the banks and credit unions that want to say yes. That's yes, yes, yes. Don't get your wires crossed. My For the People credit approval process is like a reset button. So this spring, reboot that old ride. We work with the banks and lenders that want to say yes. And you could save up to $3,000 on a nicer, newer car based on the price of the car you pick. But hurry, a deal this good is going to shut down fast. I'm Matt Parsley. I'm your dealer for the people. See all these great rides at budgetsays.yes.com. That's budgetsays.yes.com. Or call 334-244-9777.
This is an announcement to all United States vehicle owners who own a 2003 or newer vehicle with a manufacturer's warranty about to expire, or no warranty coverage at all. With a struggling economy and the cost of living on the rise, Endurance is now offering an affordable, low-cost vehicle coverage plan to the general public. As of today, you could be one of millions of drivers that now may qualify to have your vehicle protected under this coverage and have all future covered auto repairs paid directly to the repair shop for you. You pick your plan. You pick your deductible. You even pick the repair shop. Roadside service, towing, and rental coverage is included. Get your vehicle protected now and save your wallet from costly vehicle repairs. A toll-free number has been established for you to call for your free 5-minute quote and to see if you qualify. The number to call is 800-290-1583. 800-290-1583. Again, that's 800-290-1583. Coverage, deductibles, and claims may vary. For details, go to endurancewarranty.com.
Oh man, I have another hangnail. You shouldn't pick at your toes. Daddy says you might cause ingrown toenails. Speaking of Daddy, it's time to remind people how important it is to see a podiatrist. Yeah, Shannon, our dad, Dr. Brian Kelly, treats things like tendonitis and bunions. If a person is diabetic, it's important to have a foot exam by a podiatrist. Call today for an appointment at 265-7585. Happy feet start here.
No representation is made as to the quality of podiatric services to be performed or as to the expertise of podiatrists performing such services.
An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Kelly, and as a podiatrist, it is my job to identify small problems in your feet and help prevent them from becoming big problems. New government regulations allow for an annual diabetic foot exam to cut down on the number of amputations and control the cost of health care. So call me, Dr. Brian Kelly, at 265-7585. That's 265-7585. Locations in Montgomery and Greenville. Follow us on Facebook at Greenville Foot Care. Happy feet start here.
No representation is made as to the quality of podiatric services to be performed or as to the expertise of podiatrists performing such services.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lonray Pelusi with today's Tip for Kids from the American Academy of Pediatrics. Getting ready for a new baby is a busy time. An important decision is how you will feed your baby. Breastfeeding will give your baby the best start in life. Breast milk is easy to digest and it has all the nutrients your baby needs. Breast milk protects babies from diseases and infections, and the close physical contact creates a special bond. If you have questions about breastfeeding, talk with your pediatrician and visit healthychildren.org.
He's smart, witty, and fast on the draw. It's Mark Levin this afternoon at 5 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
And we are back. First of all, let me, I came down Fairview Avenue early, I think it's early Friday morning, and it's finally beginning to look like Fairview Avenue may be changed somewhat. Took them 33 years since I've been here to get it done, but I guess the old adage, better late than never, is good. Of course, they got the streets all tore up now, but that's okay. That's progress. That's progress. I'm not going to complain of that's progress. But finally, after everything else in town been built, Biscuits Baseball Stadium, East Chase, finally they're beginning to remember that West Montgomery and West Fairview Avenue is important. And so we want to thank the folks who finally. Now I must admit you got to give the mayors in charge now some credit because before him all I heard was talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, and it never really happened. Now it seems to be happening over there in West Montgomery, and let's just see how how it goes. But it is good to see some infrastructure uh, correction over there and some buildings, some things happening over there. You know, 'cause for a minute there, I thought it was going to be another 33 years. I wouldn't be here. I just like to be here. When they do a little bit over there. Anyway, get. I got to get the mayor's office some credit for that. And then there's another. Who's the mayor's? Who is the mayor's? One of his advisors over Eddie something. Um, but I don't know if he's responsible for it actually happening or not. But his name has been mentioned. I think Eddie Compton, I believe his name. His name has been mentioned. So we do appreciate. Now let's hope we can get it done before I die. I like to ride down there and see some nice shopping centers over on Fairview Avenue and stuff like that too. All right. I mean, besides hair places. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Yeah.
All that comes from Democrats. All
Hmm. Yeah. All right then. Let me see. 9:41 in the morning. Good morning. I agree with that. Do we really want a democracy? Because in a democracy, the majority rules. Do we really want that? Exactly. Yeah. The government works. That's right. All right. And the government works for itself for the most part. That's true. 9:43 in the morning. Other things going on. Evidently, in Wetumpka, they had a little issue with a student vandalizing Wetumpka High School. Listen. I understand your last year in high school. Your last couple of weeks of school. You want. But I'm just gonna tell you, folks. Listen. If you want to start the year off right, okay, when PJ and all these other schools let out this week, don't do anything stupid, okay? Because the long arm of the law, okay, will reach out and touch you, and you may not be coming back to that school next year. So be nice, enjoy some time off, enjoy your summer. If you're a senior, now every decision that you make from this point on will cost you, either to the good or to the negative. I'm just saying, you might want to think about that. One more call, take the last break. Good morning. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All righty. Well, I will agree with you on that because obviously men can't fix it. Also, today is the Daryl Cunningham's birthday. Happy birthday, Sheriff. Always keep doing a good job over there. If you need me to come sign up for a deputy job, let me know. I'll get my boots ready. I'll shine my shoes and come on. I look good. I probably look good in the sheriff uniform. I have to go over there and see if I can get one of those. But anyways, if you see Derek Cunningham, tell him that tell him happy birthday and anybody else's birthday today. And thank all the people who gave me all these birthday things over the weekend. I appreciate it. Just hope I can see one more. I'm only asking for one at a time now. I'm not asking for a budget. Just give me one at a time like everybody else would. But I took some time to reflect upon the stupidity of some of the things I've done in life, like I think we all have, and how to be a better person from this point on in my life. Because, I say this day, I am more enthusiastic about this day than I've been any other day because this day was never promised. Like nobody's days are promised. So we appreciate it. So be enthusiastically happy each day you arise, okay? Because we got the wake up call today, and it did not have to be. It's 9:45, and I want to take one more call before I take this last break. Good morning on there. I got to talk to the engineer about getting the block here. Okay, I just got to do it. I can't take it no more. Let's take a break. Our last one, 9:46 in the morning, and we shall return. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, momento. That's my Spanish thing.
Looking for a few more sponsors to join us in making this event even more special.
Sponsorship opportunities to spoons, just visit this
The key ingredient is something called Tesnor.
Now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenics Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenics Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text ORDER to 42424. That's order to 42424.
We used to argue about whose turn it was to clean the gutters, but then I had leaf filter gutter protection installed.
Wait, I told you Leaf Filter had free inspections and estimates and a lifetime guarantee.
Meaning we never have to argue about whose turn it is to clean the gutters again.
But I visited leaffilter.com/triumph first.
No, I did.
It doesn't matter who. Visit leaffilter.com/triumph to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off today.
See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
Have you or anyone you know ever lived or worked at Camp Lejeune before 1987? Camp Lejeune's water systems were contaminated by chloride from fuel leaks on the property. If you had any contact with water while at Camp Lejeune and have been diagnosed with any type of cancer or Parkinson's disease, you could be entitled to compensation. Call us today. Do not delay.
800-447-3030. 800-447-3030.
Paid for by Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
With Kevin Elkins in the morning, Dan Bongino for the midday, and Sean Hannity for your afternoon. It's News Radio 1440 all day. Depend on it.
And we are back. Good morning. Hope this day finds you happy and well and in good health as best you can be. 860-1440 is the number here. You can text me 901-5022 if you don't want to be on the airways. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. I celebrate it every day like everybody else does, I guess. Oh. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. All right, then. There's some truth to that. You know, what else is going on? We lost a lot of things. And the one thing I don't understand is how black folks can be anti-Semitic. I ain't figured that one out yet, but that's okay. We go leave that one alone. I don't know how we of people who's been relegated to in the history of America, relegated to insignificance, want to make somebody else insignificant. Not all of us, of course. But I don't know. I just, anyway, what else is in the news? There are a few more things in the news. And again, they did find out, at least so far, the young man who shot, who shot the woman. He didn't do it on purpose, but he's still responsible for where she is. If he is the right one, I guess we'll have to wait and see, make sure that he is. I don't know, but that's the person they've arrested. Okay, but they do a pretty thorough job, as a matter of fact, of finding out these things. With all these cameras around here, it just seems like to me, man, I'd be scared to do anything, but some people not. Good morning. Yes. Yeah, I do agree on that. And guess what? They're not going to go to Israel and get them. Ain't going to do that. Yeah. Well, let's hope not. Yeah. Mm. Well, let's hope. Yeah. There's always going to be something. Yeah. Cool. All right. Appreciate it. One more call. Good morning. Okay, then. So, I guess we got a little time left. Montgomery man gets 20 years for armed robbery. Now, normally, okay, this is just one of those things that happen. But this guy robbed his dad and his brother. Excuse me. Wait a minute. He 20 are a father and son at a family outing. I mean, I guess was that his brother? I don't know who that was. A Montgomery man has been sentenced to prison after being convicted of robbery charge in 2022, robbery of a father and so. Okay, well at least he made it a family affair. He got both of them. Okay, I don't know who it is. Malachi Ghostin will spend 2 decades behind bars for robbing a father and son at gunpoint as they walk to their car following a family outing. Okay, I don't know what that's all about. But who knows? Maybe we'll find more out later on. Hey, not enough time for a call or anything like that, so we got to go. See you tomorrow. The good Lord says the same. Bye.
FA 12 News Update on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, I'm Jasmine Williams of WSFA 12 News. Here's what's happening this Monday. One person is in custody in a shooting that left a Montgomery woman paralyzed last month. Authorities say it's believed 20-year-old Michael Lamar Johnson fired the shot that hit Amy Dix while she was sitting in her vehicle on Atlanta Highway. Her family says she was an innocent bystander. Johnson faces 3 charges, including first-degree